If you're closing in on retirement and you're watching the market and the state of the economy, you're likely trying to figure out how to put yourself in the best position possible. So joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're part of the team at NorthStar Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Megan.
Morning. Right, quick hot topic take here. What's your take on current market volatility and the direction we're headed in?
Hold on.
Oh, no. I thought you were going to say, yay, let's have some fun.
Still not enough good news out there. The Fed's getting ready to bump up another rate hike.
Okay.
Pretty significant. Maybe after that it'll clear up. We're not sure. We're just reading now that inflation's going to look like it's going to come down, but take hold at about 4 to 6% over each year. So that's going to really, I guess, let's call it this. We're probably going to go back to the old days.
Okay.
Where markets do more of this every year. You know, we had this huge bull run.
It's more fun when it goes like that.
Everybody loves it. We do too. Don't get us wrong. And we're not sitting here just trying to scare people. The reality is, you look at the economic indicators, political moves out there going right now. The Wall Street does not like the unknown.
Right.
There's a huge amount of unknowns out there. So, you know, and the emotional side starts kicking in, where people start, you know, investing emotionally, getting out, getting in, more gambling. And that's dangerous.
Yes.
Really dangerous.
Well, let's be super specific and talk about people within 5 years of retirement. What do they need to know? Man,
that's the retirement red zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't fumble. We know that, guys.
Yeah, first 5 years prior and after retirement, the critical years. Reason being, you start pulling your money out in a down market. You know, that's you're basically selling at that loss. And I think people know that's like 101.
Yeah.
And you take too big a chunk out of there, you're probably not going to recover. It's going to be pretty difficult. If you have a health issue or there's some kind of emergency, and you take $50, $100, $150,000 out of these accounts while it's down 20 or 30%, you know, good luck getting that back. You know, the old thing is if you're down, you know, 10%, you only need about 11%, 11 and a quarter just to get back to that amount. If you're down 50%, you need 100% to get back. So it would take you at 10% a year recovery, it would take you 7 years just to get back to square one. And if you're approaching retirement, that you can't do.
Right.
You can't be gambling with that stuff. We tell people, we spend a lot of time, Megan, educating people the rules of retirement. This is what you need to know. This is why. Not a scare tactic. If you can have some of these basic rules, keep it in your head, it will help guide you. That's what we base retirement planning off of.
And then how do people know like what their portfolio can truly withstand?
A lot of times their body will tell them that
Yeah,
because they might not feel well.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with a lady a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about running a risk analysis for her, and you know, she's down almost 26% in her 401k. And you know, she just said, well, if I hang on where I am, then you know, I can wait for it to come back. Well, you know, George was just talking about, you know, if you're down 10, you need 11 to get back. You're down 50, you need 100 to get back. She's kind of in between that. And I just told her, well, what if it goes down another 15%? How will you feel? So the reality is there's something that people can do about it. You know, you can sit there and say, oh, well, I'm, you know, going to have to ride this out, and, you know, it might not feel good. You may feel I have too much risk. Well, you can sit there and say that or even complain about it, or you can do something about it. So the reality is, you know, you can stop the bleeding now. And, you know, the next question someone is going to ask, especially if they're somewhat, you know, investment savvy and they've got a, you know, their thumb on the pulse, so to speak, is, well, when markets turn around, I've got to be able to get back in and capture a lot of that upside. Well, some of these tools out there that give you this downside protection allow you to be able to do that.
If you've been a successful do-it-yourselfer, because we got a smart audience,
you
know what I mean?
They call us.
Yes,
yeah.
They're smart. What do they need to be aware of now?
Well, that's kind of an open question there too. I just reiterate what Zach just said too. We don't know if we're done yet, and I'd be very careful with that. Learn about the options that are available, not just these mutual funds. And you know, you're in for the long haul. You know, your young broker says, "Don't worry, you're in for the long haul," and you're 65 or 70.
Yeah, what's
I
that
don't know
mean,
about
right?
that. You know, it doesn't make me feel very
They're
good.
probably my age that are telling you that.
Yeah,
exactly. And if you're 25 or 30, 35, that's fine. We get it. It'll come back. But the other side of this, hey, I'm getting ready to retire. I want to use this money now.
Right.
Yeah, it's not like I just want to look at it. I want to start using it. You got to defer vacation, waiting for the market to come back. don't do that.
No.
The big thing, right? There's ways to go ahead and mitigate this. The biggest thing I tell people too, and I'll, toot our own horns here, is being advisors. We have more access to more tools than an individual does, especially in their IRA or 401k. And we show them and said, listen, we're going to show you some options in there. And this is how they work. This is why we use them, and it might be good for this amount of your portfolio. So, and people go in there like, that makes sense.
Yes.
They're just not available inside the 401ks and IRAs. Very limiting out there.
Right.
So we go out there and say, listen, it's a new world order. Things have changed. The market's just crazy out there. Make the changes. Adapt. Adapt, adapt, adapt. Just don't play the old Stone Age days and,
Stocks and bonds.
Stocks and bonds, stocks and bonds. And there's some fantastic tools out there. You can see the way he gets animated.
Oh yeah, he gets excited about his
awesome.
toys.
It really
Zach
is.
and his
His
toys. Yeah.
But if you're looking at that and say, hey, I'd really like some downside protection, we don't know where the market's going to go. But the tools we use guarantee that you're either going to have a high level of protection or 100 protection from no more losses. And when the markets come back, you're going to capture it.
You're going to capture it. All right, the two things from today: adapt and call the number on your screen. Thanks, guys.
Very good. Thanks,
we
Megan.
appreciate it. Listen, if you are at home, if you're currently retired or getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, NorthStar Financial has a great offer for you right now. For the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more, they're offering a complimentary, no-obligation retirement and investment report. The report will include potential tax-saving opportunities and ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio. Their team will schedule a phone call, video call, or future in-office meetings so they can speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. Like we said, call the number you see on your